God damn, do I love me some Jonathan Isaac. We haven't seen him play in 2 years. 2017, 2018, 2019, the guy got better and better. I mean, last time we saw him play in those 34 games in 2019, he was honestly one of the front runners for Defensive Player of the Year. And his shot was getting better and better. And now he's been assigned to the G League, which in initial thought, if you don't follow basketball closely, you're like, that's bad, that's terrible. No, it's actually good. Chris Middleton recently was assigned to the G League. A lot of guys who come back from injuries get assigned to the G League. It's actually a very good sign because we knew he was cleared several weeks back for basketball activities. Now that he's getting sent to the G League, it means he's getting closer and closer to being back for the Orlando Magic, a guy whose career's averages of 26 minutes a night. Yes, 9.5 points, 44% from the field, 33 from three, 5.5 rebounds, an assist a night, a steal a night, and almost 2 blocks a night. The guy is 6'10 with a 7-foot wingspan, only 25 years old, and he's technically been in the league for 5 years already, which is, I mean, this would be his 6th season, so sorry, dog bark, but yeah, so it's his 6th season for Jonathan Judah Isaac. And let's talk about it. Shout out Khobi Price of the Orlando Sentinel. Orlando Magic forward Jonathan Isaac is taking the necessary steps forward to his return on the court. Orlando has assigned Jonathan Isaac to the Lakeland Magic of the G League to continue his rehab. There's actually a possibility I might move to Lakeland in the next 9 months. Jonathan Isaac is expected to practice with Lakeland, including scrimmaging over the coming days. That's good. Scrimmages. That's what he needs. He's not expected to play in any G League games with the Lakeland Magic. But playing against these guys is because he's obviously better than most of everyone on the G League team. So it'll help him build up his confidence instead of playing scrimmaging against his teammates. And Isaac is a guy that this is a perfect situation. As previously mentioned, NBA teams have increasingly used the G League for these types of rehab assignments. The NBA schedule affords little practice time, so teams regularly send their players to the G League to get a full day of work in. Jonathan Isaac last played in an NBA game on August 2nd, 2020, in the bubble at Walt Disney World. He tore multiple knee ligaments on that day. Those injuries and subsequent hamstring issues have caused Isaac to miss the last 2 complete seasons. There's no timetable on for when Jonathan Isaac may play an NBA game again, but these are the necessary steps needed to be taken for Jonathan Isaac to return to the court. And that's the big thing right here to take from this, is that we're seeing the necessary steps being taken so our man Jonathan Isaac can come back and we can see him. And I think at the end of the day, that's all we want. And I really hope that he's here because Paulo Banchero, Franz Wagner, Mo Wagner, Bo Bull, okay, Wendell Carter Jr., just to name a few, Markelle Fultz, Jalen Suggs, all those guys on one team. What do you mean? You know how ridiculous that would be? That would be so exciting to see. Because when you just look at this team, you could tell that they would love to have him out there in the size. Terrence Ross, Caleb Houston, they want those trees. And Jonathan Isaac, we've been waiting for him to come back. And it's like that song, I've been waiting on you. With like I Love McConan and Lil Peep. I thought that was a good song when it originally came out. So I want to hear your thoughts down below, guys. What do you think of this? Jonathan Isaac rehabbing on his way back to potentially being in the NBA. We've missed him so dearly much. As an Orlando Magic fan myself, up there you guys can see, all I want to see is this guy, a guy who has defense potential, a guy who is a hope for a corner stable for this franchise. And it's just exciting to see that he potentially is going to be back, and that this, I know obviously there's going to be a lot of rust to shake out. If you want to do it, I know it's a different sport, but for example, we saw our man when TJ Warren just come back from an injury. I mean, he looked good. Klay Thompson's another guy. Took both of those guys. Taking TJ Warren, and you know he's not at 100%, but he's taking the step needed. And I think this is all things that people need to just continue to remember, that it's obviously one day, one step at a time. And also, the other sport I wanted to compare was for Deshaun Watson. We saw in his first game, God, did that guy look rusty after 2 years of playing. He even had some preseason action. So this is where you just gotta, everything, just, he's going to be back, but it's, Rome wasn't built in a day. That's always what I say. Rome was not built in a day. So don't expect him to come out here and just to set the world on fire, okay? Like, that's just basic basketball comprehension. It's gonna take him a little bit of time to get those sea legs, get rid of them. So I think that's just something to always keep in mind. But it's so exciting to see our man out here playing basketball. So let me hear your thoughts down below in the comment section. What do you guys think of this? Are you guys on the same page as me? And if there was anything I might have missed, let me know. I'm definitely curious to hear your guys' opinion on this whole Jonathan Isaac situation. And hopefully sooner rather than later he's back on the court. But till next time, guys, peace out.